Why? And that I go and say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put the ice on my bay, yeah. You riding on me. I get my drip overseas. Niggas are hating on me, yeah.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Pieces and blessings upon all my AkHis and all of my sisters out there. Welcome to Split Decision. I'm your host, AkHi. To my left is no other than
Professor Nims, the pundit with the PhD in pugilism.
I talk to him nice, don't talk to him twice, because that's a real life professor. So y'all know what time it is. Time for y'all to go to the AkHi University. So go ahead and smash that like button. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live. And we got a lot to talk about because obviously Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia fought last night. You know, if y'all ain't see our live reaction, y'all should tune in. And they said Canelo versus Kovalev is a fix. They saying, hey, B, the problem, Broner, fought his homeboy, Gervonta Tank Davis, which also turned out to be false. It was
Fake
a rumor
news.
from a Canelo camp, I believe, that spread that rumor out when they was just playing around. You know what I'm saying? They blew out of proportion. That being said, you know, let's get straight to it, because, you know, you know me. I got ear infection today because, you know, I'm allergic to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, from the last episode, Professor Nim, you know, a lot of things happened. They said that I was cutting you off, but at the end of the day, you know, it was a moment of silence for you because you threw out information out there because it wasn't true. You said Charlo and Andre didn't fight around the same time that Canelo fought, which was not true. You also didn't want to say that Canelo is not trying to fight Andre and Charlo, but we're going to get into all that good stuff. So, speaking on Gervonta Tank Davis, he called out Josh Taylor. He said he going to knock out Josh Taylor in the 8th or 9th round, I believe. He told him, and Josh Taylor.
He's moving up for that fight?
He just said he going to move up after his next fight. Then he said, Josh Taylor said, that's the funniest joke I heard all week. You know, you talking, but I want to see action, basically. He's saying, we don't believe you. You need more people. Same case with, like, Lomachenko, what I was talking to you earlier. So what you say to that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's not a fight that's really on my radar necessarily. I think it would be a good fight. I think Tate needs to be careful and kind of going up. Josh Taylor shows good ring generalship. He's a longer, lankier fighter than there. I still think talent and skill wise, I still think that Tank Davis is a cut above.
So you think he will win?
I think that I don't want to see the fight right now, but I think if he naturally takes his time to go up to that weight class, that I would take Tank Davis over him. I actually want to see him stay at 135 and clean out that weight division.
Me too. I think Tank Davis, there's no reason for you to move up to 140 right now. Like, you just moved up to the 135-pound division. You ain't even fought nobody yet. Obviously, he looking to fight Gamboa, but see how he look, like, see the power. Like, he's short. It ain't like he a fighter that's tall and got a big frame.
That can feel it.
Yeah, he don't have a big frame. Like, you're going to be at a hell of a disadvantage at 140, and people going to take your punch better. And I believe Taylor beats a Lomachenko. So I think that highly of Taylor. But I think Lomachenko's overhyped too. But I think Tank Davis, you know, is biting more than he could chew, calling out Josh Taylor, because it's a no-brainer right now. Like, you got way more bigger fights at 135 for you to be calling out Josh Taylor at a fight at 140 that, you know, ain't even going to be – it's a big fight, but, like, I don't see it being bigger than a lot of fights at 135 for you. So I don't know what's the purpose of that, but he's willing to do something Lomachenko ain't willing to do, and that's go into the 140-pound division and look for the smoke and fight the number one guy at that division. And Tank Davis said, I'll fight Lomachenko too next. He said, I'll fight anybody. And people keep going.
I'd rather see that.
Yeah, but people could keep going at Tank Davis. I know he didn't, in the past, Floyd kind of didn't want him to fight Lomachenko, and I called him out for it. But now he's saying, look, I'll fight him next. He fights Josh Taylor. So y'all got to let you know what I'm saying, give him a little credit. And like I said, I don't want to see the Lomachenko fight, though. I don't want to see no Josh Taylor. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see Lomachenko and Lomachenko only. Now,
I want to see more. I want to see him against Devin Haney.
Of course,
Lopez,
but I'm saying that
Comey, all of them.
The fight that makes sense and will do so much for his career is Lomachenko. Like,
Yeah.
Lomachenko got this so much hype. I believe Devin Haney more dangerous fighter for Devin Haney than a Lomachenko, but because obviously he will get less credit if he beats a Devin Haney right now than a Lomachenko. So why fight Devin Haney when you can fight Lomachenko? So might well fight Lomachenko next, better than fighting Josh Taylor or anybody really. Now TMT came out and said that CEO of Floyd Mayweather, what's his name?
Leonard Ellerby.
Leonard Ellerby said that your man, Tank Davis is gonna be on pay-per-view next year. But I'm saying against who? Like, if it's Lomachenko, I see that pay-per-view. If it, like, Ryan Garcia might be a pay-per-view.
I can't see that.
But I'm saying, like, I'm trying to be really, like, trying the best opponent that is gonna be pay-per-view. But Lomachenko is definitely pay-per-view. Like, that's a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of you pushing it. So who is he really gonna fight for a pay-per-view fight if it's not a Lomachenko?
That's it. I mean, I don't even think a Teofimo Lopez fight would garner pay-per-view. He can be pay-per-view,
title, yeah.
but he needs to be on the undercard. I don't see him headlining the pay-per-view.
Who?
Tank Davis.
Oh no, they talking about he the main. They said Leonard Ellerby said he the main attraction. He already a superstar, this and that. But it's like,
no, he's not.
You need a dancing partner, like, you know. Even Floyd, when Floyd was pay-per-view star, Floyd will fight the toughest competition out there. Like, he fought Canelo, Maidana back-to-back. You know, all these tough fights, Mosley, Cotto. Like, he won't fight no, you know, unknown fighter or fighter on the way out like a Gamboa. Like, he will fight fighters, like, coming off their biggest win. Something Lomachenko will never do. Something that Canelo will never do. So that's what made Floyd Mayweather a pay-per-view star time and time again. Is your man going to do the same?
Who?
I mean, Tank Davis, like, to be a superstar.
I don't think. Well, I mean, Floyd is the one that's directing his career, so Floyd knows what you need to do at the right time. I think he is protecting him maybe a little bit too much right now.
Because the man could fight. You shouldn't protect no dude that could fight. Like, I mean, Tank Davis could fight so much. Like, he got all the. I don't know how good his defense is, because at this level we haven't really seen his defense get tested, but he got good defense, good reflexes, great power, great speed, great accuracy. Like, man, the man ain't missing shit but a little height. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. Like, he a little short for 135, but why be hesitant when it comes to making the big fight, especially against like a Lomachenko or something? But he already calling out Lomachenko, that's for sure. Now, that being said, appreciate it, Professor Nam. Obviously, we had a great show today. I had Professor Nam screaming, hollering, and nobody still could hear him, because obviously I'm speaking the truth, you know, being calm and collective. And when I'm striking, I got to strike hard. Hey, Professor Nam, show him that shit real quick one time, though.
Bro,
hey, you know what? That's all the haters is that middle finger from a pretty female. So that being said, Professor Nam, obviously me and him disagree when it comes to the Canelo, Lomachenko, all that. But at the end of the day, I took him to the AkHi University. He is my student, even though he a real life professor. Hey, I'm not a hater. I'm a truth seeker. You know, call me the truth seeker. You know,
if y'all think that fight was fixed or whatnot, if y'all want to give Canelo credit, I mean, he beat somebody who was shop worn. He did what he was supposed to do, even though I thought that Kovalev had it in him to do it.
I could care less about the fixed part. I'm talking about him ducking Charlo and Morales, Barrera, Chavez, all these guys, the legend that we look up to, saying this and that, like they want to see the fight, and you over here trying to justify Canelo for ducking, trying to make up excuses. Like, at the end of the day, quit speaking for Canelo, Professor Nim. You ain't Canelo. You ain't finna fight for Canelo. So unless you Canelo,
you
can
speaking
speak
for
like
Charlo.
that.
You speaking for Charlo.
Charlo, hey, I don't got to speak for Charlo. The Lion's speaking for himself. He said, I'm willing to fight Canelo in Mexico City. He said, I'm willing to fight Jacob in New York City.
Guess what?
Hey, New York all
Get
day.
in line.
Shout out. We already
Everybody
know what
wants
time it
to
is.
fight Canelo. Just because you want to fight him doesn't mean that you know why people want to fight Canelo? Because Kovalev just got $14 million or whatnot. They want that bag or whatnot.
Hey.
Of course you going to.
Maybe he
fight
got
somebody,
that,
Charlo.
maybe,
fight
maybe,
somebody in the
maybe,
top 5.
Maybe it was that, you know, fixed. But At the same time, you keep saying this and that, but the line right here, my man done called out not just Canelo, Gennady Golovkin, who turned down the fight, Jacob, who turned down the fight, all these guys.
Andre,
he wants all the smoke. He even called out Andre.
No, he did.
He willing to fight him on Showtime. He ain't willing to go to the zone. That being said, Floyd Mayweather done beat up every Mexican great fighter from the Mexico City on their own independent day. And Canelo claimed he's going to take that throne for Floyd, and he won't fight one brother on his Mexican days just as a payback. Like, yeah, Floyd, remember when you was beating up our people, making us feel bad and shit? I'm going to do the same shit. On our Mexican day, on our Mexican holiday, I'm finna beat up all your people. And Andre and Charlo looking, waiting, like, man, hey, Canelo's supposed to be showing up. He was a no-show.
I know, like, why
You know
don't we fight each other, and then we can say we fought somebody in the top 5, and then maybe we can get a fight with Canelo.
Maybe because they're on 2 different networks, and the Zone and Showtime only make fight happen when it's a big fight. How about that? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about them, and if you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't listen to these casual fans. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live. And you know, when we go live, we're gonna put Professor Nim in the hot seat because all the female boxers. You know, I don't like how Professor Nim put it out there. Oh, I ain't for that. Look, get your money how you can, boo boo. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, boo boo, to get your money. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that I ain't trying to see y'all get hurt. So if y'all gonna make that money without being hurt, I'm all for it. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Professor Nim. Obviously, you know, every person need a dancing partner. I got my dancing partner, and the only thing, he ain't dancing with me. Yeah, he like a baby trying to crawl and shit, and I knocked his ass out, man. I done knocked him out too early though. But appreciate it, Professor Nim, and you know, we out.
How long did that go?